Hey, what's up, man? It's Immortal Technique. Here with Mikey T, the movie star. We are live on Report Card Radio, motherfucker. You already know.
So, your Revolution album series showcased you as an MC, a true storytelling MC, with realistic plot twists, Dance with the Devil being one of your most thought-provoking records. Where did all these ideas come from to, write these songs?
A lot of them come from personal experiences that I've had that I obviously had to manipulate to make the story come together and make sense. Like, for Dance with the Devil, I tell people I can show them the building where all this crazy stuff happened. Now, obviously, the difference is that I wasn't involved. Never raped a woman and threw her off a fucking building. But the crazy part is that it became an urban legend because it kept happening in different ways. Even in London, people sent me an article from maybe 10 years ago where a dude and a gang somewhere, I think it was in Birmingham, had raped a woman, and it turned out to be the dude's stepmother. And they tried to kill her, and then people got caught because eventually a story like that gets out. They called them the Dance with the Devil murders. And the people called me to comment about it. And I was like, listen, this has happened way before I was around. Okay? This has been going on for thousands of years in human society. I mean, the benchmark of Western civilization is what? Rome? How did that start? With the rape of the Sabines? Come on, man. I said we could take this back to Oedipus. However way you want to place it, as brutal as what I'm saying or talking about is, it has a place in our society. I'm not saying it's the right place, but I'm saying it's a place that needs to be discussed and talked about. So I think the difference between that song and other songs is that I don't think anyone, and please correct me if I'm wrong, because I don't want to be taking away anything from any of the pioneers, but I don't think that there was a song before that was really about rape as a subject. I mean, I think people had mentioned it in their bars before as someone got raped, someone did this, but that being the entire plot of the story, rape and murder.
Or a full gang initiation.
Right. And I think that was something that was not really discussed in hip-hop. So in 2001, when that topic was introduced, it became an instant cult classic. Now, the storytelling ability for me comes from the necessity not just to get a concept across, but to get an emotion across, right? And I'll point to other great storytellers. Slick Rick is one of them. Also, for kids that want to go really deep into it, there's a group that I used to listen to when I was a little kid. They were actually Christian rappers, but they had pretty decent music. They were called the Boogie Monsters, and they had this scary song called Old Man Jacob's Well. And it was about a child molester who killed a kid and had hid the kid's soul or some shit. And it was super weird. And I was like, yo, not for nothing. I was like, that's impactful. Children's story, that's impactful. Cool G Rap, On the Run, oh my God, where he talks about battling the entire mafia, and you know what I mean? I thought these stories were great as a kid, and I was like, if I can make anything that matches up to not just the comprehension from people, but also the raw emotion that comes out of them, because everyone's been touched by these kind of horrible situations, whether it's someone's death or someone's assault or something horrible happening. I mean, I think, I don't want to be statistically incorrect, but I'd say that there's a very, very high number of people who only have to go back either their generation or maybe a generation before them, or maybe they themselves are a product of rape and they don't even know it. Also, please remember that spousal rape wasn't considered a crime until the 80s, which is insane. So that wasn't even on the books. A person could stumble in drunk, being estranged from someone, not living with them for years, and take them and use them to their for their pleasure, and forcibly so, and it wouldn't be considered a crime under the law.
Yeah.